So here's the tweet that gets Kanye banned. I'm a bit sleepy tonight. When I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda. That's why he got banned. So Mr. Ye, free thinker, yeah, you got a problem. And I don't think there's any sort of special energy. I don't think there's any conduit that's connecting you or grounding you to a reality. I don't know if you meant DEFCON 3 or if you meant DEFCON 3 or DEFCON 3. It definitely shouldn't have been death, for sure. I think that the issue that you're having is, you're just trying to be in the spotlight all the time. For what? I don't understand. I understand you want to be a free thinker. Everyone, listen, we all have our ways of thinking, right? But yours is just twisted. It is twisted out the frame. I don't think you remember that time when you had a conversation with Van Lathan at TMZ, when the brother actually stood up and actually, kind of put his, wanted to tell you exactly how he felt about you. So for those that haven't seen it, check this out.
Do you feel that I'm being free and I'm thinking free?
I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that, because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Every day we have to walk into that truth while you choose to say things that, to be honest with you, dog, are nonsensical. You want to think freely? That's fine. I'll combat your free thought with my free thought because mine is grounded in a reality that I've been given and a reality that I'm going to change, but I'm not going to do it by pretending that the enemies are on the same team as me. And frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real. That's the way I feel. Stand on all the coffee tables you want to stand on, say whatever you want to say, but don't throw a stone, then hide your hand like the rest of us are just gonna swallow it.
I commend Van because Van Lathan was a huge Kanye fan. And sometimes we never get a chance to actually meet our artists, especially when they're at fault of something. And he made all the valid points. He had every single point that needed to be made to someone that he looked up to and stressed the fact that he was disappointed in how he's representing us and kids and people that have looked up to him. So you go out and put on White Lives Matter t-shirt with Candace Owens. You're running around the streets of LA with full mask over your face. It's like you do this all for publicity. And listen, you got $1 billion, you do what you want to do. You got $1 billion. Listen, I get it. I don't get it. Because I couldn't do no shit like that. Even if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't do shit like that. But you then go on to Tucker Carlson.
The answer to why I wrote White Lives Matter on a shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing.
Yeah. Why do you think that's so, and I assume the implication is, of course, all lives matter because they're lives, because God created them.
Yeah.
Why do you think that would be considered controversial?
because the same people that have stripped us of our identity and labeled us as a color have told us what it means to be black and the vernacular that we're supposed to have. You know, my dad is an educated ex-Black Panther, and he put a text to me today. He said, "White lives matter, ha, 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 ha." And I said, I thought the shirt was a funny shirt. I thought the idea of me wearing it was funny. And I said, "Dad, why do you think it was funny?" He said, just a black man stating the obvious.
White Lives Matter t-shirt. I've always been there, and I will always support my brother Kanye as a free thinker. But the White Lives Matter t-shirt, I don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. And with the press and what fashion is doing, thinking it's a joke. But right now, all America has planned for us is poverty, incarceration, and death. So before I could get to any other lives matter, which all lives matter, you know what I'm saying? That Black Lives Matter, don't play with it.
I really felt like, I think I started to really feel this need to express myself on another level when Trump was running for office, and I liked him.
Yes.
And every single person in Hollywood, from my ex-wife to my mother-in-law to my manager at that time to, you know, my so-called friends / handlers around me, told me, like, if I said that I like Trump, that my career would be over, that my life would be over. They said stuff like people get killed for wearing a hat like that. They threatened my life. They put my life. They basically said that I would be killed for wearing the hat.
Why did you like him, by the way? You said you liked him early, like you saw him.
I mean, I keep telling this joke. If people say Trump was the first black president, I'm gonna be the first Latino president, because all the values, the conservative values just line up. Come on, man, Trump's the what do you mean? He has his own buildings. What are you talking about? He's like, like Ralph Lauren. He made Ivanka.
You like Ivanka?
Yeah.
Trump is the shit. He's got buildings. Dude, is this man crazy? I love Ivanka. Oh my God, there's something definitely wrong with this man.
Now let's talk about Gabby and my good friend Lizzo. Lizzo works with my trainer, a friend of mine, Harley Pasternak. When Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it, the bots, that's a term for people like, it's like telemarketer callers, like on Instagram, they attack her for losing weight because the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal when it's actually unhealthy. Yes. Let's get aside the fact of whether it's fashion and Vogue, which is not. Let's just, or if someone thinks it's attractive, to each his own. It's actually clinically unhealthy. And for people to promote that, it's demonic. You know.
So being overweight is demonic, Kanye. It's demonic now. That's the new thing, right? So I guess it's, I'm trying to put this all together, put it into perspective. So when you're the opposite of Lizzo, and hold on, before we get there, the bots. You said bots. So the bots are the media, or is the media the media? See what I mean? I just can't follow this dude sometimes because I don't think he even knows what he's talking about. But anyway, the opposite of obese would be skinny. And so the models that are skinny, that actually have dealt with weight issues in their entire career, and it's a problem we've dealt with here in America with young girls, young women actually trying to be that model figure, where they suffer from anorexia and bulimia, and bulimic. right? So they're bulimic or anorexic. And that's not a problem, though. But obesity is a problem. It's a major health concern. Yeah, I now get it. I see what it is. So, the skinny girls that have issues, that's not an issue. Because most of the skinny girls are white, of course. So you're not going to talk about their issues, but being big and being black, that's a bad problem, and it's actually demonic. Carry on.
Your thoughts when you saw Kanye do the White Lives Matter?
I don't give a shit about Kanye. Let me be abundantly clear. When you expend energy on a fool, then you end up discussing a fool. Did I post it? Nope. Did I tweet it? Nope. Kanye is utterly irrelevant to me. He feeds off of the drama, and I will not feed that beast. He can go to hell with Candace Owens. I don't really care.
See, my brother Roland Martin wasn't falling for the BS. And I watched Roland Martin Unfiltered. Big shout out to Roland. His show is off the chain. I love what the brother's done and what he's doing for black entertainment, black news, black awareness. So he wasn't having it. And I love the fact that he spoke and said exactly the way most of us feel right now, because we are just so done with Kanye. But let's continue. You got all these white folks, they loving Kanye for the shirt. Oh man, I love him. I'm so into his head. I just wish I could hear him speak more. But then you had a revelation. You went, and it's so funny because I was like, watch these people just jump all over Kanye because now they see something that they love. He put out this White Lives Matter t-shirt, and sure enough, everybody starts coming out of woodwork. All these people start talking about Kanye. It was like you were the new their black messiah, and you were helping them out in their cause, and but then you did the Ye thing. Then you did that, after you and Puffy was texting, you decided that it was up to you because you was pissed off because you think that Puff wasn't a free thinker, that he was actually being told by some Jewish people to, tell you how he felt. And so then you wrote that crazy Twitter, that tweet, and posted it on Instagram as well. And now your ass is banned. And who knows how long the ban is. I know you don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, all those people that was kissing your ass the other day, they all now backpedaling. Every single one of them. I don't know what that even means. I don't understand what the tweet means. I really don't know. Candace Owens. Well, listen, if you woke up and you read that thing, any reasonable person would think that he wasn't meaning to kill Jewish people. No, we don't know. We don't know what Kanye meant. Nobody knows what Kanye meant. Kanye don't even know what Kanye meant. You feel me? The man just speaks sometimes just to speak. If you watch the Tucker Carlson interview in its entirety, Ye can't answer a question without going somewhere else. And then circles back, touches the question, still doesn't answer it, and then goes somewhere else. That's when you know there's a loss of reality in someone's brain, where they can't comprehend. You're a genius at music. That's it. And whoever gave you that, listen, you're good at music. I wouldn't say you're a genius. Michael Jackson was a genius. Stevie Wonder is a genius. You're Kanye. That's about all you get out of most of the people that really know music. So let's jump into the next clip. Some of these clips, and some of the ones that I'm going to show you are from the interview that did not air. So pay attention to some of the things that Kanye says. It's crazy. Because people didn't even know this.
You know, every day we've been killing each other in the streets every day. One of the amazing things with Mayor Suarez is the murder rate has gone down. And yeah, I mean, you set that question up. You have more information about about what happened in the hospitals. So, in all honesty, I don't have the most facts, as many facts.
No, I mean in your life, like
so I might have
the
deflected.
COVID vaccine, the being stuck inside. Like, what did you think of all that?
I was vaccinated. It was interesting. A friend of mine told me that Planned Parenthood was made by Margaret Sanger, a known eugenics, with the KKK to control the Jew population. When I say Jew, I mean the 12 lost tribes of Judah, the blood of Christ, who the people known as the race black really are. This is who our people are, the blood of Christ. This, as a Christian, is my belief. And I believe that if we saw ourselves as more...
So I'm done with Kanye. I think I'm done, like, even following and capturing any video from Kanye. So moving forward, no more yay comes out of this mouth. It's over. What I will tell you guys is that we just need to be smart and just, disregard this dude going forward with his antics. Because they're antics. But on that note, thank you guys for watching the show. I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, IG, YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Peace.